Good evening, everyone. This is the June 14, 2023 meeting of the Urban Conservation Commission. This open meeting of the commission is being operated as a hybrid format under Chapter 22 of the Acts of 2022. The public can join the meeting remotely by telephone by dialing 1-408-650-3123 and then using access code 942-845-549. Or you can join via computer at global.gotomeeting.com/join/942-845-549. So supporting materials for this evening's meeting have been provided to the commissioners and are available on the town's website, and the public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda. My name is Michael Garland. I'm chairman of the Conservation Commission. And before we begin, I'm going to confirm that our members are present. So when I call your name, please answer in the affirmative. Tom Fallon.
Here.
Michelle Colross.
Here.
Patrick Cunningham.
Here.
Megan Langley.
Here.
Catherine Nordberg.
Here.
Christopher Carey.
Here.
And also joining us, J.C. Averka.
Here.
All right. So this meeting is also being recorded, I don't know if it's for posterity or not, by Urban Cable Television. And actually, we have no public hearings, but we have some business to attend to in any event. The first item on our agenda is we have received a request for a certificate of compliance. The applicant has provided us with an as-built plan. I think our members are probably familiar with the lots on Commonwealth Avenue. As is our practice, we normally go to the site and look at the, or compare the as-built plan with the work that's actually been performed. So my suggestion would be that we have 2 weeks until our next meeting. If people are available, we can either go as a group or we can go individually, but I would suggest we try to get out to 10 Commonwealth Avenue in order to see if a certificate of compliance should be granted. So I would be available if other members are on Saturday at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I can be there.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, perfect. And we shouldn't take long.
I'm a definite maybe.
Boy. I like the definitiveness of that. All right. So the next item on our agenda for other business is, we had our last meeting on May 24th. You'll remember that at that meeting, we had a number of meeting minutes from prior meetings that we took up. Some of those meeting minutes had not been considered previously because we did not, or the people that were needed to review and approve those minutes were not here, and we didn't have a quorum. In your packets, we received a complaint form from a gentleman by the name of Patrick Higgins. Mr. Higgins identifies himself, or his email address is patrick@openmeetinglawenforcer.com. He is based in Northport, Alabama, and how he became, or how he learned of the Urban Conservation Commission, I can't say. But Mr. Higgins' complaint is that we did not accept timely meeting minutes in a timely manner. And I will say that he's right. I will tell you that this was referred to Town Council, Robert Hennigan. Mr. Hennigan provided a response to Mr. Higgins, and I also believe he provided a response to the Office of Attorney General. I am mindful of the fact that we did not approve meeting minutes in a timely manner, but to the extent that there's an allegation that we did not comply with other requirements of the open meeting law, I take great exception to. As far as I'm concerned, we've always been a transparent organization available to members of the public. As you will know, we invite members of the public to join us either in person or remotely, and people have, in fact, done that. So I think the way we resolve the issue, maybe raised by Mr. Higgins' complaint, is to complete the meeting minutes so that we are now up to date. And I think accordingly, Mr. Averka has been kind enough to provide us with meeting minutes through actually the last meeting of May 24th. So may I suggest that if we go through them this evening, it shouldn't take too long. We can approve them and we will be up to date.
I just had one question. So one of these suggested, obviously approving the minutes is going to be part of our response to this, but the suggested action was also to attend an open meeting law training, and I would say, I mean, we've recently done a training within the last 6 months, so I would argue that that is not necessary, but I just wanted to throw it.
Well,
Out
that's
there.
what he would like us to do. I don't think Mr. Higgins knows about what we've done to comply with the open meeting law, so I take your point. I don't think it's required. I think we know what the requirements are of the open meeting law are. So I thank him for his concern, and let's get to it. So the first meeting minutes on our agenda for this evening are from December 14th of 2022. And luckily, we have a full allotment of all the commissioners, the current commissioners on the commission. So for that reason, we should be able to review and go through these meeting minutes anyway.
Just the spelling of my last name.
I know.
Oh, is it still wrong on one of them?
Just
Oh
on
my
a couple
God.
of them. It's okay.
Alright. Well, it will be amended.
2 of them.
All right, two out of however many. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Getting better slowly.
Everybody wants to spell it with an E. It's not just you.
So, aside from the spelling of Catherine's name, are there any other changes to the meeting minutes for December 14th?
Back page, second line, Catherine said, made a motion issue letter, the owner of 23 Brook Street should be capitalized.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
I don't know.
If no one has any other changes, is there a motion to accept the meeting minutes for December 14, 2022 as amended?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Hi.
Opposed? That's right, you weren't there. Okay, it's a vote. Okay. Our next meeting minutes are from January 11th of 2023. Does anyone have any changes?
I do not.
Okay. Catherine, you'll be pleased to know that your name is spelled correctly.
Yes. I think it's spelled correctly on all the ones where I wasn't there.
Interesting, isn't it? Okay. If there are no amendments, is there a motion to accept the meeting minutes of January 11, 2023?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Me.
And Chris?
Yep.
Okay, all right, so those meeting minutes are approved. Okay, the next meeting minutes are from January 25th.
I was obviously taking a sabbatical.
It's okay, I did too.
You know, I think, Michelle, when you're not here, we should know which country you're in.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. November, December. Remember, I was in December. Or January, for that matter. I'll look at my passport.
Great.
Oh, St. Martin. Oh, in January, I was in St. Martin.
Of course.
I have no changes for the meeting minutes of January 25. Does anyone? If there are no amendments, is there a motion to accept the meeting minutes of January 25, 2023?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
I,
I
Opposed?
abstain.
Abstentions?
Oh, same.
Okay. All right, the meeting minutes of January 25th are approved. The next meeting minutes are for February 8th, 2023.
I think that, 3/4 down the first page, I think it's Mike Pham with an M.
I believe it's PHAM. I don't know how I spelled it on that, but I think that is.
Yeah,
how you
it's
spell his name, right?
PHAN.
Or N.
Oh, where is it?
M is in Mike, I think,
Okay.
and it's N as in Nick.
Oh, okay. All right,
I
great.
think you're right.
Yeah, I believe it is spelled with an M, so I can definitely amend that.
Okay. Good catch. The bottom of page 2, the back, yeah, page 2 for 5 Sunrise Avenue. So Glenn Kravosky spells his name Krevosky. Not Y. Not I.
Okay.
Kravosky.
Oh,
Right? Yeah. I think when you put an I in there, you make him Russian instead of, maybe it's Polish, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
And also at the top of page 3. And aside from those spelling changes, I have no other changes for the meeting minutes of February 8th. Is there a motion?
Make a motion to accept the meeting minutes of February 8th, 2023.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstention.
Okay. The meeting minutes of February 8th, 2023 are approved. The next meeting minutes are for February 22nd of 2023. Are there any proposed amendments to the meeting minutes for February 22nd?
I say that we accept the meeting minutes for February 22nd.
Is that your motion?
Yes.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
Okay. Meeting minutes for February 22nd, 2023 are approved. The next meeting minutes are for March 8th of 2023. Catherine's name needs to be corrected.
I have a question.
Sure.
I don't think I ever thought about this. Do you vote?
What do you mean, do I vote?
Do you vote on the?
I do.
Okay.
I can vote, I just can't,
Okay.
I can't make
I
a
was like, I don't
motion.
think I've ever paid attention if you were actually saying.
No, I
aye
do.
Or not. Okay.
It-
And that was doing, because I was doing the
Mhm.
counts of.
Yeah,
the-
whether it's 7 or 6. Or,
Yeah.
I do vote, but I can't make a motion.
I gotcha.
That was something I was confused about when I started doing the minutes too. I think I remember asking Caleb that.
Think of me as the master of ceremonies.
But we definitely.
That's the official title.
That, it should be,
Yes.
actually.
That's probably get that on your
Yeah.
nameplate.
Might need a second name for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
MC Garland.
See? Great. I'll have to have my own rap too, right?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Okay. Okay. Aside from the name change for Catherine, are there any other amendments for the meeting minutes of March 8th?
Make a motion to accept the meeting minutes of March 8th.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
The meeting minutes of March 8th, 2023 are approved. The next meeting minutes are for March 22nd, 2023.
Yeah, it looks like all of the votes are 5-0, and I think there's 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the meeting.
Okay.
Good catch.
That would make a difference, wouldn't it? I,
7.
well, no, except that
Oh.
Tom was absent that evening. So, but there were 6 of us, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there were 6 of us present that evening. So, and I don't recall any negative votes or any abstentions, so I think that's just a typo. I think all of the votes should be
Mm-hmm.
6 instead of 5.
All right, great.
So, good catch, Megan. Okay. Are there any other amendments to the meeting minutes for March 22nd? If there are, yeah.
Tom was not present, but on the third page it says Tom Bell made a motion to adjourn the meeting.
How'd you do that?
Wow. He called in.
Yeah, he called us. He's like, all right, guys, wrap it up.
All right, I'll change that.
Well,
Figure out who.
it begs the question then, who
Who didn't?
did?
I
Was
know.
it male? Was it, and that, that means either Patrick or
Maybe we're still
Yeah.
there.
Chris did it.
Sometimes it takes me a few
Political
times playing
beating.
the video back, and I'll do some detective work.
So you're the dozens and dozens of views that we keep getting.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all one man,
It's all
one,
you
one
replaying it.
bored man at work.
Yeah.
That is disappointing. I thought our fan base was bigger than that. All right, I mean, my hunch is that it was probably Patrick that moved to adjourn, but I'm not sure if it was, and you don't have a memory, do you? I wouldn't expect you to.
Dip back into my mind, March 22nd.
Was it you?
That was the one that I was kind of like, I think that was me. I might be wrong,
Okay.
but that was the one that I was on fire.
Uh-huh.
So like, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
you were ready to get out of
Yeah,
there.
I was ready.
Yeah.
Like, who seconded it?
I'll
Yeah, so.
Because it says you seconded it.
That was great, except that it was.
There's
the
still a
wrong thing.
problem.
It was the second, not the first.
Maybe, yeah.
So.
If I had to place money on it, I'm gonna go with
I do second that one a lot.
yeah.
Gee,
I
shock.
think we should take
We're
that.
gonna have to go back to the tape.
Yeah, we'll go back to the tape
on
just to be sure.
Yeah, I
Roll the replay.
Yeah.
we will defer action then on the March 22nd, 2023 meeting minutes.
Okay.
The next meeting minutes are from April 12th, 2023.
I think again, there's a count issue on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not this one, sorry. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm always going to look at that now.
I was just trying to find something else to look at. So.
I have no corrections for April 12th. Does anyone else have any amendment?
So wait, 6.
I think the count is correct.
In the last. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the counts on the minute votes. So it's like 3 approved, 2 abstain, 4 were present at meeting.
Meaning that there
The
was a
meeting-
quorum in order to approve the meeting minutes.
Oh, I got, okay.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah, maybe a little confusing the way that I did it.
I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying.
But
Okay.
that's what that means. Okay. If there are no other questions, is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes of April 12th?
So moved.
You got it. I'll second that.
There we go.
Okay.
Can't wait to see those meeting
Good
minutes.
tuning. There was a fight for the motion.
It's like American Gladiator.
We're gonna have buzzers into next week.
Yeah. Tom.
And I abstained, by the way, on that one.
Well, we haven't asked you yet, so.
Oh, you haven't?
What's this? Okay. All those,
Place to live.
everyone's sleeping. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Me.
And Megan?
I'm abstained, but did somebody actually second that motion to vote on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did,
I-
okay, I gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, all right, are we good? Okay, the meeting minutes of April 12th, 2023 are approved. The next meeting minutes are for April 26th.
So there's, some of these are all in favor 4-0, and some are all in favor 5-0 to 0, and I don't see any,
Okay,
so.
I came late.
Oh, okay.
So it's on the, near the top of the second page, like 5 tabs down. It says I am now present in person.
perfect. And then we account for the change in number.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
Cool.
Bless you.
Question.
Thank you.
Okay. I have no corrections for the meeting minutes of April 26th. Does anyone?
Motion to accept the minutes as presented.
For April 26th, is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
Okay. The meeting minutes for April 26th, 2023 are approved. The next meeting minutes are from May 10th. I have no changes to the meeting minutes from May 10th. Does anyone? If not, is there a motion to accept the meeting minutes from May 10th?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
Okay, the meeting minutes for May 10th are approved. And then finally, the meeting minutes of May 24th.
Can I ask a question about that? Wasn't there one in between that we decided that we were gonna push? on- That we were doing?
What's that?
Yeah, September 14th.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we deferred it.
okay.
Which
Johnson.
says it's accepted at the top, right? There, 914, top of the second page. Also, I do have another correction too.
Right. So Michelle's at the top of the, on the back of the page.
Oh, okay.
But it should be accepted.
Yeah.
So what's the question? Well, I have a question.
We didn't accept it.
I'm sorry?
We didn't accept 914.
Yeah, we deferred it.
We deferred it.
Yeah. So, but it says be accepted.
What's that we made a motion to accept it? Well,
But then we,
there were four.
A second.
All right. So are you saying that the meeting minutes for 9:14 are still not approved?
Yeah, didn't we decide not to do it, or we couldn't, we did all of that, you're right. But then we realized that we really couldn't because Megan was abstaining and she wanted to, I can't remember why. We didn't have
Is that-
enough,
I
we
couldn't
didn't
read
have,
it.
we didn't have a quorum in order to do that one.
So four abstain, so I think it's really just we need to add a line that because of insufficient, because we didn't have a quorum, that
You
this was
wanted to look
deferred.
at it, right, it was
Right.
deferred until you could actually read it.
Okay.
And
Well, that
actually
raises the
vote on
question, did you?
No.
Brutal honesty.
So, Jesse, you need to add the meeting minutes for 9:14 to the next agenda.
Okay.
Well, let me see if I have it in here. Maybe I have it in here.
while that happens, I have another correction. Which Michelle has to make a motion to adjourn while also seconding the motion.
That's impressive.
Michelle did both.
She does that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that one or the other of them was probably me.
Yeah, it's a fair guess right there.
And I think you're right. I think you either
I think I
you
seconded.
made the motion or you seconded, but that doesn't help us.
No.
You don't have a definitive memory, do you?
No.
God, you're
Nope.
younger than I am.
That's easy.
Like
enough to
80%
double-check.
sure I seconded it because we seem to do that a lot.
All right, let me try it this way. Michelle, do you have a memory of making a motion to adjourn the meeting on May 24th? No, you don't, do you?
I want to say it was me, but I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I have absolutely no
All right,
idea.
so,
Yeah.
it's kind of important. So in that case, we cannot act on the meeting minutes for May 24th. Have you found the meeting minutes for September 14th?
Still looking.
Some there. Do you
September.
have your meeting minutes for September
I
14th?
got them right here.
Nice.
You're just messing with all of us, are you?
But in the meantime, we need to change the language for the last meeting, which was Tom made the motion to accept them. Michelle seconded, but then after what further consideration, we deferred.
It's because we realized that we didn't have a quorum for it.
It's 3 approved and 4 were present.
So actually, that's not the real reason. If there was
Who's that?
4, well, first of all, who was present at the meeting on September 14th?
You, Tom, Michelle, and then I was present remotely.
Okay, so
But
there
we
were.
needed her to actually vote on it, and she
I
was
remember
abstaining.
correctly that week you hadn't received your packet with the
Right, yeah, I
minutes, so-
didn't, well, I had received my packet. I was out of town, so I couldn't read it because there wasn't,
Let me ask you this: do you think you can review those now? And
I'm doing it right now.
okay, that's fine.
And it's looking great.
All right, so why don't we do this then? We need to change the language for the meeting minutes of 9/14/22 as it appears in the meeting minutes for May 24th. So, how about this? Upon further consideration, the commission agreed to defer action on the 9/14/22 meeting minutes.
Mhm.
Okay, can you write that down?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I was gonna consult the tape from tonight, but I can write it.
Do both? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And in any event, we'll reconsider the meeting minutes for May 24th. Okay, now having reviewed the meeting minutes from 9/14/22, is there a motion to accept the meeting minutes for 9/14/22?
So moved.
Is there a
I'll
second?
second that.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Who's the fourth?
U4. It would be
Yeah.
U4.
Okay,
We all-
abstentions?
I'm an obsession.
Okay, all right, it's a vote. Okay, and I think that's it, folks. So,
We need to change the numbers too then on here,
what numbers?
because they're, right? Because there's only 3 abstentions,
Well,
right?
Oh,
At this
yeah,
point.
am I?
I mean, in the one from last. Because wouldn't that stay the same and
I
then
understand.
it would
I-
be
We
in
gotta do those abstentions.
I-
Yeah,
And it would be in tonight's
Yeah,
meetings as 4 and 3?
yeah.
it was a
We were
twinkle in
just
your daddy's
reconsidering
eye.
abstention.
Okay. All right, so the meeting minutes that we did not approve tonight were the meeting minutes from March 8th, because we don't know who, we know it wasn't Tom that moved to adjourn the meeting, and then we need to figure out who actually moved to adjourn the meeting and then seconded the motion for May 24th. I think that's probably it. Okay, so.
Yep.
I guess at our next meeting, we'll pick up the meeting minutes for March 22nd,
Mhm.
May 24th, and tonight.
Great.
Is there any new business?
No.
Okay, let's see if we can get the adjournment right tonight.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
I'll second.
Yay.
Okay. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No one opposes it. It's a vote. All right, everyone. Thank you. Good evening.
This conference is no longer being recorded.